Hello. Sorry for the delay. I had some connection problem. Can you see something now? Hi. Okay, I think it's working now. Yeah. Welcome everybody. Yes, so many countries. Hi. I hope you are all doing okay from home. Maybe working or not. Maybe dancing a little bit. So we are going to start this practice. Just a few words before we start. The target of this class, this practice, it's not so much to have like perfect embellishments, but we really want to work on the dynamic part. So it's going to be a little bit like trying to wake up the legs, okay? Hello, Cummings. So really try to not to aim for the perfect embellishment. So if sometimes you have problems with it, it's okay. Try to just to get a little bit the how to say the feeling of the legs, the muscles working, things like this. We are going to do first like some preparation exercise. And then at the end, I will show you a few examples of how you can use that. If you have maybe balance problem, especially for the ladies, if you are with the heels, if it's really too difficult for you, it depends on your level, but just lose the heel and do it maybe just like with socks. Be careful to not to slide anywhere. Also, be careful, make sure that you have enough space to move a little bit so you don't kick yourself in the furniture or whatever. And finally, we are going to use the lower leg a lot. So the knee is going to work a lot. If you have some knee problem, try to not to use too much strength. Try to not to force the movement either. And if you have any problem, just slow down. Okay, so let's start. Yep, that's it. So the first thing we're going to do it's just like swinging the lower leg. So what we are going to do is like one leg free. Try to fix the upper leg here and just swing forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, like this. Yes. Again, the upper leg fixed and just swing front and back like this. So you don't need to use any strength for this. Just pay attention that you stretch totally here, the leg. Try to not to stay here. And when you come back here, don't squeeze. Just try to work more on the relaxation. Front, back, front, back, front, back. And then the other leg. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. When we are doing all this kind of stuff, if you worked before on this, try to remember that. Keep the pelvis fixed on the standing leg as much as you can. So avoiding this kind of things, too. Yeah. So we're going to do this first, right leg, left leg, and then the second part is going to be we want to emphasize a little bit either front or back. What does that mean? We want to show more front, front, front. So we want to wait as much as we can before going back and kicking forward a little bit more. Okay, so again, not too much strength, not like throwing the leg like this, but just relax and imagine like you are kicking into something and you want to just pretend. So you stop at the very end, you control the movement there. So it's going to be emphasize forward, 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 forward. And then the same thing back way. So it's going to be emphasize back, back, back. You want to hold the position here. So you are going to feel all the muscles here. That's good. work all at once. Emphasize. Let's try a little bit with the other leg. Everything okay? Yes. So, first, just swing forward and back, equal, and then emphasize forward, 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 forward. Again, try to stop the movement, to hold the movement at the very end. Emphasize back, 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 back. Okay? After this, let's do it a little bit with the music, just so we have a sense of rhythm. Let's start with the right leg. Just swing first and forward, back, slowly. Let's switch. And forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, and switch. Forward, forward. Emphasize forward, 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 forward. Let's switch. I'm trying to check your comments at the same time, sorry. The second leg, emphasizing forward and forward, 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 forward. Switch again, and we're going to emphasize back. So like this. And back, back, hold it back, hold, 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 hold. Let's switch. Now leg, in, back, 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 back. Again, just swing and a little bit faster. Front, back, front, back, front, back, back, front, back, switch. Front, front, back, front, back, back, front, back. Switch again, emphasizing forward. In, round, back, 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 back. Switch. In, forward. Hold, 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 switch, and back, back. Oops, back, 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 back. Switch. In, back, 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 back. And relax. Everything okay? So, second part, we are just using a specific change of weight. That's not something you would use for all change of weight, but that's something you use when you want to add some effects a little bit. I call that instant change of weight. What we are going to do, it's when we want to put the weight on the new standing leg, and at the same time, we want to lift a little bit the free leg and switch, like if both things would happen together. So it's put the weight and lift, put the weight and lift, put the weight and lift. One more time. Put the weight and lift, put the weight and lift, tack, tack. So it's not a traditional change of weight where you would take the center, the pelvis, and bring it over the standing leg, okay? But now it's more like the free leg is getting under your pelvis to take the weight away from the other leg. So basically you won't really change the level. Tack, tap, tack. We are looking for this kind of effects because, well, first, the change of weight is really instantly, so it's you can go faster. But the second thing we are looking for is for the leg who's getting free, like this here. You have all these muscles, a little bit like you electrify them, so it's like, yeah, so they're contracting very fast, not too much, okay? You don't need to do something like this, right? Just a little bit. You can do it also with your hands. It helps a little bit to feel the effect. So it's going to be tack, switch, 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 switch. Okay, let's try with the music. First, we start with the tempo. And then we will try also double time. But first, change, change, like this. And switch, 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 and electrify the leg, the free leg. Tack, 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 tack. Continue a little bit more. Okay, just rest a second. Relax the legs, shake the legs. Okay, let's do it again. Ready, go. Okay. Switch, 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 switch. Okay, relax. Let's try again, but not double time. So it's going to be switch, 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 switch. Eh. Da, 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 da. Don't forget the free leg every time. Electrify. Da, da, da. And relax. And relax. Again. Eh. Da, da. Okay, enough. Okay, I hope you're okay so far. Next preparation exercise. We are going to use some front cross embellishments. So no weight on the front cross, but it's gonna be with the free leg. You want to bring your knee in front of the standing leg. So the knee, if you are, for example, we'll do like this. If you are working with your right knee here, we don't want to have it on your right, but at least here in front of the standing leg. So the first thing we are going to do, it's a little bit here, a turn in with the upper leg, yes? Turn in, so your knee is also looking opposite side, yes? Here, again, this. From here, what you want to do is just keep the knee fixed, of course, stretch forward. Stretch forward. So when you stretch forward and the knee is in front of the standing leg, your feet will come also on the same line than your standing leg. Okay, so here, and then from here, that we come to the cross. So try to keep as much as you can the turn in position with the free leg, the upper leg. When you come to the cross position, don't try to not to release this, otherwise you have this kind of position. So from here, tack, 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 open, cross, open, come back. Switch leg. First, a little bit of turn in with the upper leg and bringing the knee in front of the standing leg. From here, we just stretch the lower leg so it comes also in front of the standing leg. And from here, going to cross. So you remember the first exercise we did when we were fixing the upper leg, the upper leg, and just balancing the lower leg from front to back. When you do the crosses, it's the same idea. Don't think, I know the crosses is going from one side to the other side, but still, don't think going side, okay? You still want to be thinking about the lower leg going forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. How does it go to the opposite side? Again, it's because you are turning in the upper leg. Okay, if you keep it here, well, it doesn't really go there, or the position doesn't look nice. Okay, so what we are going to do now, we are going to do one cross, so stretch, cross, stretch, come back, and then switch weight, just what we did just before, 1 and 1. And then we do the same thing with the other leg. Front, cross, front, come back, and 1 and 1. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. 1 and 1. Tac, 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 tac. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Okay, so let's try with the music. Ready? Go. 1, cross, 1, and 1, and 1. Ready? Go. 1 and 1, and just wait. Again. 8. Sorry, we have some connection problems sometimes. Again, so we are going to do from the cross, 1 to cross, 1 side, collect, and then 1 and 1. Together. Ready? Go. E, cross, E, collect, 1 and 1. Cross, 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 collect. Try to keep really uni fixed. Tac, tac, tac. Fix. 1 and 1. 1 and 1. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. How is it going so far? Are you okay? Not too difficult, I hope. Maybe some balance problems sometimes. It's normal, forget it, but for today just. Okay, so now we're going to increase the level a little bit. So we keep going with these front crosses. So instead of just doing one cross and finishing, we are going to repeat the crosses. So it's going to be cross, come back, and cross, come back, and cross, come back. So yeah, balance is going to be a little bit more difficult. If you just fall a little bit, hop, use the feet, and continue. You just want to keep the knee here. Tac, 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 tac. Okay. Yeah, balance, balance, balance. Yeah, so first we are going to do not too fast, so it's going to be tac, tac, tac. So the beat will be every time you are bringing in the feet, so it can be in cross position or collecting, okay? So it's beat and beat and beat and beat. Don't forget that your leg, I know. So yeah, the lower leg is and back and back and back on the beat, on the beat, on the beat, on the beat. Okay. Let's start with the right leg. A, beat, 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 beat. So front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. Okay, good. Maybe remember when we emphasized the swing, it was either forward or back. Yes. Now when we are doing the crosses, we are going to do the same thing. Problem sometimes. Internet is not great. Sorry about that. So we are going to emphasize every time we bring the feet in. So emphasize, emphasize, emphasize. So you want to hold the position, hold the position, hold the position, and you want to reopen at the last moment. So hold, reopen, hold, reopen, hold. Yes? Let's try a little bit with the other leg also. Okay. Hold, 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 hold. Emphasize back, emphasize back. Yes? Okay. With the music. Et stop, stop, stop. Hold, 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 hold. Let's switch and hold, hold. Inside, in. Let's switch. Relax a little bit. Shake the leg. Ready? And go. And switch. Okay, relax. No emphasizing, but now we are going to be a little bit faster. So it's going to be 1 and 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 1. Relax. Let's try with our leg. Ready? 1 and 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 1. So this one is a little bit more difficult, of course. And also, imagine like every time you are using the muscles, for example, now to extend the leg, we use the muscles here, but these muscles are also trying to control the movement. So it's not just throwing and like this. Yes, you want to have something precise as much as you can. If you're okay with this, you can try the next level also. We are going to do it again a little bit, but then the next level, what is it? The next level would be using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just one time, and then the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's 1 on cross, 2 on the side, 3 on the cross, 4 on the side, and 5 on the cross again. So again, 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, mixed up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do first the normal fast version. Ready? Et start. Ta, 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 ta. Let's switch. Et ta, 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 ta. If you find this one difficult, keep going, keep doing this one. If not, try the next one. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Et 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Et 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Et 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or the previous one, 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Et 1. The first one, 5. Et 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. Et 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. Et 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch, A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I hope you're not too tired yet. You still have a lot to do. So, because you love working with the balance, well, we're going to do the same thing, but instead of having here ankle level, we try to lift a little bit more. So we have now the feet at the same level that the standing leg knee, okay? So same idea, it's not changing. The upper leg is fixed and the lower leg is moving from front to back, here. Be careful to open enough forward so you don't scratch yourself here when you're passing. Tac, tac, tac. Again, same idea. You want to control the turn in of the upper leg. Not like this, not like this, yes? You want to keep this. Tac, tac. So you see your knee is fixed here. Tac, 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 tac. If you feel more comfortable bending the standing leg, it's okay for now. I don't really advise it usually, because when you practice, it's better to find your axis when it's straight. When it's bent here, you can have too much compensation everywhere. But okay, if you are more comfortable like this, why not? Again, whatever you choose, it can be the standing leg straight or bent, but you need to place the pelvis and fix it on the standing leg, so it's not moving with the free leg, okay? You want to separate both. So, let's do it. Ready? A. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Not too fast. And switch. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. And breathe. Again, A. And switch, A. Okay, let's do it a little bit faster. A. 1, A, 1, A, 1, A, 1, A, cross, A, cross, A, cross, cross, A, cross. Switch, A, cross, A, cross, A, cross, A, cross. If you prefer bending, okay, so not so easy, I think, but it's okay. Okay, relax. Let's start. Down and getting up, 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 and down. Slowly down. And switch. A, down. Ankle level, getting up, 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 up. Knee level. One more, faster. Up, down. And the last one, up. Ooh, no music. And down. Okay, enough. Okay. I hope you are doing this with me. It's very warm here. I don't want to be the only one working. So, the last preparation exercise. All these exercises, you just can do them regularly, so you can get more speed in your legs, more precision in the movement, and just like enjoying the music also. So, the last part, same idea. But the difference will be that we want to keep both knees a little bit more closer to each other. Doesn't have to be really stuck to each other, but close. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So here, you see, the knees will stay together a little bit. Yeah. So we are going to do same thing. So it's going to be basically a front bolero. Okay. So you see, my knees are not absolutely stick to each other, but very close to each other. And again, same idea. My lower leg is moving from front to back. So from here, back. Okay. Don't try to make it go side for now. So back, back, back. To make it easier, we want to have the free knee not anymore just in front of the standing leg, but trying to use the free hip and the pelvis to make it pass on the other side of the standing leg. It's going to be easier to send the leg here. If my knee, for example, right now, this one, stays on the normal side, you see, I'm not able to have a real bolero here because my feet goes away, yeah? But as soon as I bring my knee on the opposite side, you see, my feet is going behind me. So when I show you like this, if I don't position my knee, my feet is here. Now I position my knee, so my feet is going behind me. Yes? Let's try with the other leg a little bit. So position your knee, not what we did, in front of the standing leg, and then try to send it from the hip, maybe turning slightly the pelvis, send the knee on the opposite side, and then lower leg walking from front to back, front to back, front to back. Okay, so what we did just before, we had here the knee really in front of us, here, but now the knee staying more closer to the standing leg. Tac, tac. Okay, so we're going to do front bolero, collect, front bolero, collect, front bolero, collect. So you see, every time I collect, I don't let this go away. I keep it here. Switch leg. Bolero, collect, bolero, collect, bolero, collect. When you pass your knee, be careful to not push the standing leg with your pelvis like this, okay? Or you would have balance problem again. So here, this stays on the axis, and this one is a little bit moving like around the standing leg. A little bit, not too much. What? That's the one part. The second part, practicing on its own, doesn't look great, a bit weird, I agree. But then we will combine. Again, knees are close to each other, and you just want to keep the upper leg turned in even more. And when you do this, you will have the feet going out, away, okay? So from the front position here a little bit, the feet doesn't have to be completely collected, a little bit forward. Just lift, lift. But basically, it's not really trying to lift the leg, it's mostly trying to have this part and the knee going down. Yeah, so here. Yes, we love bolero. So here again, the upper leg and the knee going down, actually, okay? Of course, we don't need to do this kind of things, right? But it's just a little bit, yes? So what we want for now, it's starting from a central position. So your feet is going to be slightly forward here. And from here, we are going to go first to normal front bolero. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to out bolero. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The other leg. Your knee, your feet is in central position, and bolero, front bolero. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out bolero. 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you do this, again, don't try to use strength at all, okay? So don't throw the body like this or this, okay? It's not very good for your knee, and it's not necessary at all, okay? Try to use as less muscle as you can. It's gonna be more efficient and faster. For out bolero, bum, 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 bum. we're going to do one boleo, one out, one boleo, one out. So it's going to be boleo, out, boleo, out, boleo, out, boleo, out. You see, my knee is staying at the same position. So every time I go with the boleo, I don't send my knee away, not on the outside either, or opposite. I don't move my knee like this. Fix it, and this, and this, and this, this, and this. So when we do this, because the swing is from the outside, your front boleo might go a little bit more on the outside. Try to not to exaggerate that, okay? But it's possible. Let's try with the music. And we're going to start first front boleo. Ready? A, start. 1, again. 2, again. 3, again. 4, outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, and boleo, out. Boleo, out. Boleo, out. Boleo, out. Switch leg. Ready? A, boleo, again. 2, again. 3, the last one. Outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch. Boleo, out. Boleo, out. Boleo, out. Boleo, out. Let's try a little bit faster if you're okay with that. Ready? A, boleo, boleo. 3, 4, outside. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, A, 2, A, 3, A, 4, switch leg. Ready? And boleo. 1, 2, 3, 4, outside. 1, 2, 3, and switch. 1, A, 2, A, 3, 4, A. Just the switching part now. Try. 1 and 1 and 1. Switch leg. Ready? A. 1 and 1 and 1. Switch. A. 1 and 1 and 1. Switch. 1 and 1 and 1. Switch. A. 1 and 1 and 1. Switch. Last one. 1 and 1 and 1. Okay. Okay. Nice. I think you are surviving. Good. So that was all preparation exercise. Now I want to show you a little bit how you can apply this kind of things in movements, basic movements. So of course we don't have time to do all the options, but a few of them. First, now I'm going to turn my back so you can do the same time with me. It's going to be easier. We're just going to start with something easy. So it's going to be front boleo, out, and go to back cross, okay? It doesn't have to be a perfect cross. It can stay a little bit open. Just try to give the weight right away, okay? So one more time. It's going to be boleo, out, step. Boleo, out, step, yes? If you don't have much space, try to keep the crosses close so you don't go back here too much at every step, yes? Let's try this. Vanessa, front and cross, 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 one and one, 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 one and one. Yes, so when you do this, try to feel the natural swing of the feet hanging on the knee here. So one and so basically what's happening is that your feet is down, starting there, going up, swinging down, up and down again, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. When you're about to go to cross, from here, you will pass the upper leg slightly behind you, and from here, whoop, pass first this part here to cross position, and then the lower leg will be following down to cross. From here, try to give the weight as soon as you put the feet on the floor. But remember this kind of weight change that we did at the beginning, yeah? One more time, let's try again. Ready? Et laisse ça. Boleo, out, step. Boleo, one and cross. One and step. One, step. Okay, so just to spice the things up, we're going to use the movement of the lower leg when it's getting down from the outside boleo to the cross here. You see this here, to actually like add a little pivot. Just not really think about a pivot, think more about like a change of direction, slightly, okay? So we start here, we have front boleo, out, and use this to switch direction. Again, giving the weight right away. And from here, front boleo, out, switch direction. Boleo, out, switch direction. Boleo, out, switch direction. Boleo, out, switch direction. Okay, so that's something, of course, maybe you don't use when you are just social dancing, but the leaders sometimes do that during the heroes, okay? So when the partner is going around, just tack, up, and continue turning, yes? For the girls, I will show you just a little bit when we use this kind of stuff, yeah? So, let's try. A, boleo out, turn. Boleo out, direction. Good. When you do this kind of stuff, try to keep your posture because the leg is going from front to back very fast. I know it's very easy to lose the pelvis position here. So especially when you arrive to the cross, don't let the pelvis going forward. Instead, really try to keep everything under. For the followers, for example, we can use this kind of things when we do the back ocho. So instead of having a back cross, we just bring the feet slightly more back way. So you don't have to do a big step, okay? But it's going to be the same idea. Here, and step, okay? It's a little bit more difficult, of course, because the feet is further back to bring the pelvis over to keep going. One step, yes? Usually, for example, when I'm dancing, I don't use both the boleo and the outside part.
So usually when I'm dancing, I don't use both boleo and out on the back also. Sometimes I just use the outside part. So let's do something like back, out, back, out, back. And also, of course, I don't use both sides at the same time. So I just maybe like one side, one backward. One side, one backward. One side, one backward, one side, backward. Like this, okay? But you can practice, when you practice for yourself, practice all of it. So if you have to practice the balance too, so boleo and step a little bit. See, you don't have to have a big projection. You just use this the leg right away. Stop and step. Okay. Can't hear me. I guess this is not good. Still not? I think it's working. Yeah? Hello, hello? Oh. Still wrong. Oh. Okay, I am gonna talk. Okay. There is a noise. Let's try to finish like this. 2 minutes. Sorry for the sound.
The last one I really want to show you, it's basically a flip. So what we're going to do is we're going to use front step, front boleo, back, collect. Just preparation. Step, boleo, back, collect. Step, boleo, back, collect. Step, boleo, back, collect. Okay. Let's cross the fingers and hope we can finish this. So, again, front step, go to the front cross low or to the front boleo, doesn't matter. And from here, you're just going to pivot. So the same leg is free. And then on the other side, step. You can use front cross low on the ankle level or the boleo and pivot. So I'll show you here this way. I step, my front boleo, my front cross, and when I pivot, I just collect here and the same leg is free. So I can continue now with this one. Together, ready, go. Step, cross. So you have to wait to pivot, okay? Don't pivot right away. If you want, pivot and collect. Step, cross, pivot and collect. Or same idea, but with the front boleo. Step, front boleo, collect. Step, front boleo, collect. Step, front boleo, collect. Step, front boleo, collect. Okay, you have to be careful here because your partner is here. If you send your feet out like this after the step, your partner is here, and if you don't send your feet back but out, you will kick him or her. Okay, so from here, boleo, collect, boleo, collect, boleo, collect, boleo, collect. Okay, the final form of this, it will be that we are going to use a flip. So remember, when we are using boleo, center position, out. Yes, it's basically the same idea. So we have front boleo. When we are doing the pivot, we come to the center position and out. So basically it's now back. Yeah. On the other side, step, front boleo. When you come to the center position, you are in the pivot and back. So you see my knee are still close to each other. So don't try to have this kind of thing. So here it's front and front and. Yes. And actually you can use again the movement of the lower leg going there to help you from here to turn the upper leg and make the pelvis also turn with this. Yeah. So if I show you in your direction, here, front switch, front switch, front switch. Okay, so that's what I call flip, like a little bit like turning the crepe around. Yeah. One last time. Let's do it with the music. Ready? A. Step. Front. A. Step. Wait. Ready? A. Ra, pa, pa. Front. A. 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 Okay, can we try now to do it on tempo? Step, front, and step, front, and. You can make the steps shorter. Short, one and short, one and short, one and short, one and short. Pa, 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 pa. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did really until the end, congratulations. It's not an easy practice, but it's fun. It's just, to liberate the legs a little bit. A big thank you to all of you for coming to this practice, but also in general to follow my channel. And if you didn't subscribe yet, don't forget to subscribe. Unfortunately, I'm not sure the live practice I can do it often. What I will try to do, maybe to put it online also. If not, at least I will try to do a normal practice video and upload it on the channel. So you will find again this kind of stuff, maybe some other one too. Thank you. And hope you are all very well. Take care.